apparently Duane Allman wanted a bigger band than six people in the Allman Brothers Band. And if you read, I think I see Alan's book back there, One Way Out.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning.
JMO and Tom Doucette both say like he would have had 10 people in the band if he could have. And I've always felt when we got to this size of Tedeschi Trucks Band that in some ways I don't think it was Derek said, "Ooh, I'm going to fulfill Duane's vision." I just think Derek understood that to do this thing that he wanted to do, he needed this big band and this big sound. Which again, I think is awesome.
Is it that he was drawn to specifically horn players and harmony singers? Because obviously Duane recorded with a lot of the Black Soul singers, and there's a lot of those things on those songs, and even some of the Allman Brothers songs. So you could speak to this more than me, and music that Greg and Duane have done outside of the Allman Brothers Band does have some horns on it, and obviously, like I was referring to, Duane, you know, doing a lot of guitar work with soul singers. So maybe it's like the combination of, like, you know, guitar dude band and the jazzy bluesy aspects of the Allman Brothers, and rock too, of course, but combining that with the soul and the harmony vocalist and the horns was maybe the vision that you know, Derek was able to ultimately live out, you know, that Duane originally had.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think the idea being, right, this, you know, I coined this term because I thought it was great. Psychedelic soul, swamp sunshine, psychedelic soul, swamp sunshine music. It just, that's what TTB feels like to me. It feels like, and the Allman Brothers are very psychedelic as well, especially, you know, like early in their tenure. And so, I think, you know, I think that they are both very much cut from the same cloth. You know, they're both, you know, singular geniuses at their craft, at both as guitarists, but also as band leaders. And I think that they both understood, you know, Derek he'd been a 7-piece Allman Brothers band and toured with a large Clapton band. DTB was, you know, pretty large band by the time they were done, you know, kept adding pieces. The horns thing was different, right? That was I guess they added people as they could afford it too. You know what I mean? And that was what the Allman Brothers, I think that Duane was maybe wanting to do. The thing that always got me, Adam, from the get-go was the two drummers. When Derek went with two drummers with this band, I'm like, I think two drummers is the coolest thing in the world. And
agree.
It's because of the Allman Brothers. I'm going to admit it's because my band, my boys have two drummers, and I just like, yes.
If you can, why wouldn't you?